Come and stand at the top of your yoga mat in Tadasana mountain pose. Stand up really tall, ground through the soles of your feet, open the chest, allow your shoulders to melt back and down, hands in prayer position, thumbs to your heart. Set any intentions you may have for your practice. Have your feet hip width apart or around as wide as your shoulders. Interlock your fingers and press your palms up to the sky. Ground through your feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move over. Side bend to your right. Feel a stretch through the left side of your ribs. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side bend over to the left, turning the right side of your chest slightly up to the sky. Breathe. Inhale, come back up. Gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, bring your hands down into prayer position, thumbs to heart. Cactus your arms as you bend your elbows, lean back and open the chest. And then exhale, round into your back like a cat-cow, standing cat-cow. Inhale, pull those shoulder blades down the back as you open the heart, and exhale, round your back. Let's do that one more time, bending into the elbows as you open the chest, and then exhale, round into your back. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Open the feet maybe a little wider for this. Raise your arms slightly up as you feel a stretch in your shoulder blades. Inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees and bring your stomach down to the tops of your thighs, and then bring the arms up over your head. You can keep your knees bent here if that's more comfortable for you. Allow your head to be heavy. Breathe. Slight bend in the knees as you inhale. You can come all the way back up, releasing your hands. Coming back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Stand up really tall, and then inhale, raise your arms all the way up, thumbs to join. Exhale, bring your thumbs back down to your heart. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round your back. Now inhale, raise your arms up, maybe arch a little back. Exhale, swan dive down towards your legs for our first Uttanasana. May feel a little tight, so feel free to bend your knees if your hamstrings are tight. Now flatten the back. Inhale, pull your heart forwards to the top of the mat. Draw the navel in. Shift forwards into your toes a little bit. Exhale, stepping back to a downward facing dog. Keep your feet hip width apart. Spread your fingers really wide on your yoga mat. You can bend your knees out here and take your sit bones up to the sky. And then move around a little bit. You can walk up and down on the spot if that feels good, or whatever feels comfortable for you in this moment. Taking the breath softly in and out of the nose. Make sure you're pressing your thumb pad and index finger pad strong in your mat to protect the wrists, keeping those fingers really spread. And breathing, keep the breath steady and smooth in and out of the nose. As you inhale, transition to a high plank position with the shoulders above your wrists. You want to find that diagonal line from the crown down to the tailbone. Engage your abdominals, shift forwards into your hands. As you exhale, you can lower your knees down softly to the floor, and then keeping your elbows hugging by your torso, use your arms to lower your chest down to the floor. Lie flat on your front. Have your hands by your chest for cobra. Inhale, lift your chest and shine the heart forwards as you draw the shoulders back. Exhale, bring your forehead down to the floor. Pubic bone stays down for cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. and exhale, lower your head back down. Inhale, lifting the chest, shoulders and elbows back. Exhale, lower your head down to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, this time coming straight into a downward facing dog. Get those fingers spread again, and then lift your navel in and up. Feel a length through the sides of your body. Take your hips back and breathe. You can slightly press your chest towards your thighs. Now inhale, gaze to the top of the mat, bend your knees well, and you can step or walk all the way to the top of your mat. Flatten the back as you arrive, pull the heart forwards, and then exhale, folding in for Uttanasana. Inhale, take your time to come all the way up, raise your arms to the sky, gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, bring your thumbs down to the heart. Inhale, cactus the arms, open the chest, spread the collarbones. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up to the sky, arch back a bit. Exhale, swan dive down towards your legs. Take it slow, like a moving meditation. Inhale, flatten the back, pull the navel in. Exhale, bend your knees and lightly float, step back to downward facing dog. Feet hip width apart. Find the breath. Find the steadiness. Lifting your hips up and back. And then inhale, take a high plank position, wrists under your shoulders, abdominals engaged, squeeze your inner thighs. Open the heart to the top of your mat, and then again, lower yourself using the strength of your arms to lie on your front, keeping your hands right by your chest. Pull the shoulders back for Cobra Bhujangasana as you open the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your head down. Inhale, tabletop pose, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Create length through the side of your torso. Lift your hips up and send them to the back of your mat. Inhale, gaze ahead, up onto the toes, bend the knees. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, folding in Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up, raise your arms, reach up tall. Exhale, bring your thumbs to the heart. Tadasana. Into Utkatasana. Sit back into the hips as you bend the knees. Exhale, fold forwards into Uttanasana again. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees and step back to a downward facing dog. Lift your navel in and up, Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, plank position, core connects. Exhale, shift forwards into the hands as you lower yourself down onto your front. Inhale, cobra pose, lift the chest. Exhale, press yourself up into a plank position, Phalakasana, and then into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee towards your tummy as you lift your hips high. Lightly step your foot in between your hands, staying on the toes of your back foot. Flatten the back, gaze ahead. Realign your feet, preparing for a lunge. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, root to rise as you come all the way up. Raising your arms up to the sky, soften your shoulders and square your hips to the top of your mat. Stack your front knee above your heel. Make sure you keep squeezing your inner thighs and squaring your hips to the top of your mat. Even weight distribution throughout the front and back foot. In, maybe arch back a little bit. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Float, step back to a plank position. Inhaling plank, exhale, lower with strength to the floor. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Exhale, head comes down to the mat. Inhale, tuck your toes, press yourself to a plank. Exhale, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your tummy, lift your hips high and lightly step through to the top of your mat. Stay on the toes of your back foot, flatten the back first, prepare your feet, get ready to lift, raise your arms all the way up, and then holding this with the breath, really pressing all the back toes down into the mat. Try not to lean forwards with your body. You might need to bend your back knees so you can keep your torso straight here without leaning forwards. Breathe. Inhale, arch a little back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to a plank position. Inhale. Exhale with strong arms, lower down to the floor as you lie on your front. You can take Cobra or Upward Dog if you prefer. And then moving into your Downward Dog as you exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Lift those hips up and back. Press your chest towards your thighs. And then hug your outer arms in towards you. Breathe. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend your knees, jump or step to the top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, forward fold as you exhale, Uttanasana. Bending the knees for chair pose, Utkatasana. Send your weight back into the heels, gaze up to your hands. Exhale, fold back forwards into Uttanasana. Inhale, flatten your back, pull the heart forwards. Exhale, bend your knees, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Coming to a pigeon pose now. And raise our right leg up and open the right hip. Bend our right knee and open the chest. And straighten the right leg. Inhale, bring your knee to your tummy first, and then exhale, stacking the right knee behind your right wrist, front shin forwards. You can gaze behind the left shoulder, just make sure your back leg is straight. Open your chest, shoulders roll back. Take a breath as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to fold forwards and down. As you walk forwards with your arms, you can stay on your forearms here. Also, you can place a block underneath your right buttock, underneath your right hip there if you have any pain, especially in that front knee. There should be no pain in the knee here whatsoever. We're working through the outer hip and the glute of the right side. So feel free to stack a block underneath that right hip if you need to. And then finding a place now where you can settle in to the posture. Release tension in the upper body. Allow your head to be heavy. And notice, where are you feeling this in your body? Make sure there's no sharp pain or discomfort. A deep stretch through that outer right hip. Taking just a few more breaths. And then on your next inhale, walk your hands back towards your hips. As you exhale, use your core to lift yourself up and out, back into downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, raise your left leg up, open the left hip, bend your left knee and twist to gaze under your left armpit. Straighten the left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee forwards, stack it behind your left wrist, front shin forwards as you slide your back knee back. That right knee slides back. Inhale, open your chest, face the front. As you get a lift, press your front shin forwards. And then as you exhale, walk your hands forwards on the mat to the forearms. And then coming down to a comfortable place. Let your head be heavy. Come back to the breath. Every exhale, you soften a little bit more. Make sure you're not holding any tension in your jaw. Relax your face. On your next inhale, walk your hands towards your hips, open your chest, roll your shoulders back and down. This time, rock over to your left hip and swing your right leg forwards to the top of your mat. So you can keep your left leg straight if that's more comfortable. Extend the left leg ahead of you, and then your right knee is bent towards you with the sole of your right foot on the floor just by the outer left thigh. Now you can bend your left knee if that's available to you. Bring your left heel close to the outer right glute. Place your right hand on the floor behind you there, and then tuck your left elbow behind the knee and lift and lengthen your spine. So you're tucking your left elbow behind your right outer thigh. As you inhale, bring your body back to the center of your mat. As you exhale, take a bow there down to the left side of your mat, and then come back to face the front. Other side, this time your right leg can be extended straight with the left knee bent, foot on top, however feels comfortable for you. Or you can bend your right knee and bring that right heel around. Make sure you're sitting grounded with your sit bones anchored down into the floor, and then sit up nice and tall as you lengthen your spine. Place your left hand on the floor behind you, and then tucking your right elbow behind the left knee or outer thigh. Create length through your spine as you lift, and then turn your shoulders gently to the left as you twist, and breathe. Inhale, bring your head back to the center first, then the shoulders, then the rest of your body, and then take a bow to the right side of your yoga mat. Come all the way back up. Release your legs to the top of your mat, and then very slowly move into a tabletop pose. You'll have your knees directly underneath your hips and the wrists underneath your shoulders. We're going to move into a heart melting pose. You can bring your forehead down towards the floor and walk your arms forwards. Either stay on your forearms for this, you can even place a block under your head if that's more comfortable. Or if it's available to you, you can have your arms more straight if that feels good. Some people like to place their chin down on the mat, but that can be a bit much for the neck. So you really need to pay attention that you're not causing any strain in the neck here. So you might be better off placing your forehead down. And it's a little bit like a downward dog. You want to feel like you're pressing your heart down towards the earth as you slightly draw your navel in and up. You've got your hips lifted above the knees. Take your time to come up and out as you bring your wrists under your shoulders again, and then walk your knees around halfway up your mat, cross your feet behind you, and come down onto your sit bones as you release your legs out to the top of your yoga mat. Bend your knees, the feet are flat down on the floor. Place your hands behind your thighs, lengthen your spine, inhale, and then vertebrae by vertebrae exhaling to come down to lie on your back. setting up for a supported half bridge. Bend your knees towards you, have your feet flat down on the floor around hip width apart, and then peel your hips up off the mat, and you can slide a block under your sacrum area, which is that flat bone just above your tailbone, below the lower back area there. Now there's an option to keep your arms either by your side, or you could extend your arms behind your head. This is such a restorative posture, really helps you to get the chest open and to breathe. Just make sure you feel comfortable here. The back of the head just rests down on the mat. And start to breathe, taking that breath deep and steady. Inhale. Follow the rhythm of the breath as you exhale. Feeling the floor beneath you. Feeling the chest expand and open to the sky. If your arms are over behind you on the floor, bring them down by your side now. Lift up your hips, remove the block from beneath you, and then lower your hips back down to the earth. Hug your knees in, give yourself a little rock. Gently from side to side, and then keep your right knee bent in towards you and extend your left leg straight. Take your left hand to the outer right knee and have your right arm out to a T on the floor, and then lower your right knee down towards the left side of your yoga mat. You can always place your right foot into the inner left knee there to rest, whatever feels good for you. And then I like to gaze up towards the sky here, towards the ceiling, but there's the option to turn your head either to the right or the left. Bring your knee back up, hug both your knees in towards you again, keeping a hold of your left knee this time. Inhale, left arm to a T. Exhale, take your right hand to the outer left knee and bring that left knee down towards the right side of your mat this time for a spinal twist. Keep your shoulders grounded and anchored into the earth. Slowing everything right down. Really moving into that calming energy. Bringing your left knee back up towards you. You can hug your knees one last time. Lift your head up towards your knees. Come back down to the mat. And we move into Savasana, corpse pose, for a final relaxation. Move your body around a little bit until you feel comfortable enough to fully relax. Have your arms resting down by your side with your palms facing up to the ceiling or the sky. Have your feet apart. Allow your feet to completely relax. Toes, ankles, heels relax. Shins, knees, and thighs are relaxed. Hips relaxed. Stomach, chest, and neck is relaxed. Shoulders relaxed. Arms relaxed. Hands relaxed. Whole backside of the body completely relaxed. Back of the head relaxed. Soften your eyes, nose and mouth, and jaw relaxed. Whole body relaxed. Mind completely relaxed. And just keep letting go. Just keep letting go. Observe how you feel from within. Be the witness as you sink deeper and deeper, going beyond your name, form, identity, going beyond time and place. Begin to bring your awareness back into your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Stretch and reach your arms behind your head as you join your inner feet together. Stretch the body. Inhale and exhale. Give yourself a hug by wrapping your arms around you as you take a hold of either shoulder. Thank yourself for making the effort to the mat. Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, and then roll to your right side and lie on your right arm. Observe from within. And then use your hands to help you to come and take a seat in Sukhasana. Roll your sit bones back, sit up straight. Bring your hands to join in prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Thumbs to your third eye for clarity of mind. Thumbs to the lips for purity of speech and communication. Bring your thumbs now down to your heart for pure intentions, peace, love, and oneness with all. Take a bow to the earth and thank the earth for everything she does for you. Namaste.